Describing myself as a player, I would say I'm smart. I'm a cerebral player. I try to look at all the keys before I put my hand in the dirt.
On a third down, he's under all kinds of duress, and he gets bum rushed by that volunteer defense. Deandre Johnson has been there several times, and he gets home there.
Deandre Johnson hasn't let up since he got to Tennessee. In fact, he hasn't let up since the first day his dad introduced him to the game of football.
I was about four or five, and my dad was just the biggest sports fanatic ever, and he just took me to the park. And I remember my first practice, I fell in love with it, and the rest was history. It's crazy, I started off as a running back, and then I moved into linebacker when I was about 10. I had got too big for running back, so I had to be a linebacker. I fell in love with linebacker because I didn't have to get hit anymore. I was doing the hitting, so that was fun for me for sure.
The physicality he prized from playing is what led him to playing at Tennessee.
It was crazy my sophomore year. I was just coming back from an ankle injury, and I had got stabbed that spring. So coming back my junior year, I would say the first game, the first play I made a sack, and from there I knew I could be special.
Hill loses the football.
What a great job once again by Deandre Johnson.
It was a learning process, visiting different universities. But when I came to Tennessee, I just felt at home. I felt comfortable, I felt right with the staff, and I'm glad I made the decision. My first game here, just the atmosphere, you could tell everybody was friendly. The people open the doors, they hold it. You could be 10 steps behind and still hold the door for you. And I just knew it was home. I felt the family vibe here, and just the atmosphere around Knoxville was great. And these fans really appreciate football.
The senior didn't start his college career at the outside linebacker position, but eventually had to change his mind and his body to make the switch.
My first year, I actually was a defensive lineman, so it was a kind of a different transition coming to linebacker. I had to re-sculpture my body. I had to get faster, had to get stronger, and I had to expand my football IQ. But it's been great. Coach Felton has pushed us to a whole nother level this summer. And this fall, Coach Pruitt has been on us, and I'm just thankful for those coaches, because without them, our game wouldn't be where it is today.
Even though this football season has looked different for Johnson and all of college football, his goals have remained the same, and his push to become a better leader has only increased.
Right. Going to give it to the tailback and trying to get to the outside. Nowhere to go. He got rocked that time by Deandre Johnson, who stayed home and made the play.
My main thing was just being focused throughout the whole season, coming in with a killer attitude, and I just wanted to make winning plays for this football team and be a better teammate, pushing guys when they're down, pushing guys when they're tired, and just coming to practice and coming to work with a game-first attitude, with a winning attitude, and just spreading it throughout the locker room.
In Tennessee's season opener against South Carolina, Johnson showed off the hard work he's been putting in. He finished the game with 2.5 sacks and a career-high 6 tackles. This led him to receiving SEC Defensive Lineman of the Week honors.
It definitely was a great honor. You have so many talented guys across this conference, and to just be recognized as one of the top, it was a great honor. I'm just going to continue to stay focused, continue to put in hard work, and I'm just ready for more success.
For the Jeremy Pruitt Show, I'm Casey Funderburg.